There have been calls for justice system reform following the release of a man who killed 2 Indigenous women. An advocate for murdered and missing Indigenous women said that the release of a man who killed 2 women in Manitoba is another outrage from the justice system that victimizes Indigenous women and girls. Melissa Robinson said that she was shocked and angry when she first heard that Sean Lamb had been granted statutory release. Lamb pleaded guilty to manslaughter in the 2012 deaths of 2 Indigenous women, Caroline Sinclair and Lorna Blacksmith, and was sentenced to 20 years the following year. Lamb received statutory release earlier this month after serving 2/3 of his sentence. Robertson said that she and other women impacted by this case felt that Lamb's early release brought their own grief flooding back. It sent triggers through our whole city. That fear was next level. It's still upsetting to know that there wasn't even a public advisory put out, Robinson said in an interview. Robinson said that consecutive life sentences, not concurrent ones, should be imposed on anyone convicted of multiple homicides of Indigenous people. Without consecutive life sentences, Robinson said, this system signals that it's okay to roam the streets and go off and kill a bunch of women. Because we know he's going to get out in so many years anyway, he's not throwing his life away. The thing is, those lives are gone. They're never to be returned again. So why should that person that took their lives walk free? A grassroots organization that advocates for missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls is also calling on the federal government to amend the criminal code. They said in a media statement related to Lamb's release that it points to a devastating gap in Canada's justice system. But we're curious about your thoughts on this story, especially after you finish reading the full details at infonews.ca.